Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, the strong style nerd, strong style cinephile, and of course it's been a while since my last video. Life in the Rome Apocalypse, some other stuff just kind of bogged me down and let it get to me more than I should have, and kind of put off some things like this. So hopefully I rebounded, put that behind me, and just tried to control what I can control. That's the mantra I'm trying to tell myself in the midst of all this craziness, and focus on what I can actually do. Control. I can control this channel and what I put out on it, be it these Us Geek videos, my stop motion, some other stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Got some stuff to catch up on, and some new stuff too. Stargirl, just a scant few days away. Promo images from some characters on the show, giving us a lot better look at the costumes, most notably Stargirl. I mean, we've seen her a bunch in promo pictures and the trailers and teasers, stuff like that, but we actually got a better look at Our Man, Dr. Midnight, and Wildcat. I'm talking about the Generation 2, the young lads and lassies that are taking up the mantle of the Justice Society of American Heroes, because as we know, in it, they've been killed by the Injustice Society, and these new kids are going to take up the mantle. The promo pictures also showed Brainwave and Stripe. We didn't get to see Tiger, Sportsmaster, or Dragon King, which kind of sucks, but we'll see them a few days away. Also, they showed Icicle too, but the others are a few days away because Stargirl is going to drop on DC Universe on Monday, the CW on Tuesday. So, the look of the costumes, I've seen some people online, they kind of said they looked very homegrown, homemade, low budget, but I mean, it's the CW. I mean, what do you expect from the costumes? They're not going to be $1 million costumes. They're more than likely going to be like leather or something. But Stargirl looks good from what I can see. Our Man looks good from what I can see, and Dr. Midnight looks good from what I can see. I mean, they look good. The only thing that worries me about this slant that they're taking on the show is the idea of these kids, because I get just flashbacks of like Spy Kids or those cheesy Nickelodeon shows with like teenagers on it. Just I'm hoping it doesn't go that way, especially with this version of Wildcat that they're going with and the costume that they made for her. Now, recently some pictures were dropped on Instagram that kind of showed some of the design work that went into the costume, and that was intricate, interesting. But even so, it kind of just the look of it, I'm not sold on right now, at least in pictures. And there's been a lot of times for a lot of things, like I'm a huge Kamen Rider, Super Sentai fan, and there's been some Super Sentai suits and some Kamen Rider suits that I have not been sold on just seeing the pictures, but seeing it in action on the show. Most recently, like Kamen Rider Gaim, was not sold on that costume just from the pictures, but seeing it in the series and seeing it in action, I love it. Of course, it doesn't hurt that that's one of my favorite Kamen Rider series at this point. But sometimes pictures can be one thing, when you actually see it in action, that's another thing. The execution of it is the other thing. And the execution of this storyline, which it has kids taking over the roles of grown-ups, and yet grown-ups taking on the Injustice Society of America. Now they're going to take on and get bested eventually by kids. So it's like, how are you going to balance that between making them still seem threatening, yet still believably able to get taken down by these kids? So the execution of it is what I'm anxious to see. Plus, I'm anxious to see live action Sportsmaster. We've seen glimpses of him in the teasers and trailers, but live action Sportsmaster. I cannot wait for that. But like I said, those are some of my scattered thoughts on the costumes. They look good at first glance, aside from Wildcat 2.0. So we'll just have to see them in action, which is coming super soon. So I'm excited for that. Speaking of other images, we saw some promo images, or the first promo image from the Superman and Lois series that's coming in January 2021. We know that the CW's Arrowverse shows aren't coming back. The season is going to start January 2021, not this fall. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully, things with production and the various writer rooms are functioning, are able to function okay, so things aren't as affected as they were with the seasons of these episodes, with productions being put on hold. Yeah, the Flash season got shortened, which may have been a good or bad thing with how that show was going. I still have to touch upon the season finale of that, which I'll do because I have thoughts and aggravations on that. But anyway, interesting stuff coming from the CW. The Arrowverse is going forward, going strong. Can't wait to see how things are going. There's still no word on the Green Arrow and the Canaries spinoff as of yet. I'm wondering, because I think if you just, at least from interviews and stuff like that, the executives and stuff seem to like Catherine McNamara in the role that she had. So will they give it at least like a one-season shot, a mid-season replacement, a shortened first season to kind of see how it plays? Remains to be seen. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, those are lots of scattered thoughts of mine. Get more focus in the next video, I assure you. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. That's there too. Check out my stop motion episode of The Survivors. I've got an audio drama series that I'm starting for Party Girl because I've got more stories to tell with that, and I figured that's the best medium to do it. I don't have to worry about actors being on set and so many other things that you have to do with doing it live action. Plus, I don't really want to do it live action to this point. You want comics or audio dramas. So, got stuff going there. Got the Dusk Cheerleader Karate School crossover. Got more information for that coming up. So just a lot of things that I'm just trying not to let get curtailed by the Roman apocalypse that we're living in. How it all turns out remains to be seen, but stay tuned. Got a lot coming. Like, subscribe, share if you dig the video or any other videos I do. And until the next time, let us geek.